So fucking tired of people and excuses. Swear the only thing in this life that doesn't make excuses is fish. I hear more excuses from people daily than I do ever from a fish. That's pretty sad. And I don't try to bitch or complain, but you know, sometimes you just fucking can't help it. See, is he bitching? Is he complaining? Nah, he's going straight out for that food. Because he was hungry. And somebody else was distracting me from feeding him. Literally wasting my whole fucking evening. We're not here to talk about that as usual. Never here to talk about, you know, the person who wastes my damn time. Because why would we be sitting here talking about something so fucking negative, right? Because sometimes there ain't shit positive to talk about. Just sometimes. You know what's shitty is negative people bring positive people down. What's crazy is the freshwater fish get the same food that I'm feeding him. I've fed him 3 nights in a row this same food. Usually when I wake up in the morning, it's all gone off the bottom of the tank, so it's not like I'm worried. The only thing that hasn't been gone off the bottom of the tank is the 2 algae wafers I threw in here, which I'm kind of surprised because he eats algae. Not that there's anybody watching this video, but I checked his nitrites, I checked his ammonia the other day. Everything's fine. Honestly, he could use a tank mate, but I could use some money first. Luckily, I'm getting paid tomorrow for selling some salsa. It's something I do on the side, if you guys didn't know that. You know, any other fish would be out and about fucking gouging up all this food and putting it all in their mouth. This fish, he literally sits there and waits for it to come to him. He's lazy. He's sitting right there, if you are wondering. What am I talking about? He's literally been sitting here just grabbing food as it comes by. And this is all what I'm trying to freaking make a website about. So eventually one day I could be selling fish on a website, you know? Eventually one day I have a dream to support myself with. And you think, you know, you think at some point that like either your parents or someone in your family would support you. But when it comes down to actually getting supported, they tuck their tail between their legs and turn the other direction, just like anybody else. And that's me being real. People can't fucking understand that or accept that. That's basically me saying that others aren't men and women of their word. I've experienced it numerous times in life where people, you know, were only as good as their word, and their word didn't really mean shit. I got told that as a kid, you know. I got told by somebody who's actually a professional boxer slash street fighter slash UFC fighter, aka Tank Abbott, that a man is only as good as their word. And if your word doesn't mean shit, then you don't mean shit. And I have it on a piece of paper in the other room. An autograph from Tank Abbott. Really drunk, might add. But an autograph and a statement saying exactly what I just said. So if you guys ever wonder why I'm always talking about, you know, realness aside from fakeness, there's the reason why. It's because I strive to be 100 with people, and I expect the same from them. See, one thing about fish is you never have to worry about them doing you dirty like people do. Ever. Well, unless the fish bites you. Then that's called doing you dirty, isn't it? I don't know what that thing is right there that he pulled out of the rock, but it looked like a piece of coral of some sort. I've never seen something like it before, so. But yeah, he pulls things out of the rock that you'd never even know were there. He'll go in and he'll... Here, let's show you what I mean. He's dug little burrows into these rocks right here. That's food you're seeing float. But he's literally dug all that stuff out. Like, in there. The back of the tank's a little salt creepy, but... like that hole there, that wasn't there before. That hole in there, where that piece of food is, That wasn't there before. He's literally dug all this out. My crooked ass fingers. Shows you I've broken my fingers enough times to count. He's literally letting food float in front of his face now. Yeah, I guess I left one of these T5s on, or it burnt out, or what. But that was a week ago that it burnt out, and I had to go get a new one. So, if you guys were wondering why, like, the video was titled "A Little Bit of Bad News" a couple weeks ago, that's why. I think that was about a week ago, actually. Saltwater's really been a little venture for me. It's not been a fun one because somebody's just kind of brought me down this whole week. I don't like to complain in my videos, but honestly, I wouldn't be real if I wasn't being 100 with you guys. I'm still curious what that is. He knows what it is, but I don't. There's a little shrimp. Spirulina brine shrimp. There's another brine shrimp. Where'd it go? He wastes so much food. Literally just lets it go right on by. I wanted to get a 3-stripe domino, but they told me that he wouldn't get along with this guy because he'd literally fight back and forth with him. This guy was fighting with another Blemmy in a tank. I think a bicolor. So, what does that tell you? He's not exactly peaceful. He's just not really going to take no shit either. 1, 2, 3. He's coming out. Or he's going to dart. Is he going to dart? Who knows? Don't you love his little antlers? That's why I bought him. Because he was the most interesting looking one. And he had those little antlers. That, and I've always had this thing for Blemmies. I went in there a week ago and he wanted to give me a fish for free. He's like, oh, just take it and come pay me later. Well, it's not exactly free, but you get what I mean. You're just like, oh, just take it. You want a fish in your tank? Just take it. Pay me later. They love me over there, so it's not like it's a big deal. I don't know why people love me sometimes. Just a fucking asshole. That's brutal, honest truth. At least I'm not an arrogant asshole. Can't see my own mistakes. 'Cause I can. I also see my own flaws. See this fish? To me, he doesn't have any flaws. We as people, we're flawed. You know why he doesn't have any flaws? Because he doesn't have any thoughts other than when I'm going to eat and when I'm going to sleep. That's all his thoughts are. Us as people, we have so much to worry about. bullshit. I was gonna feed him another shot of food, but seeing how all this food's floating around, he's not eating it all yet. I'm not giving him another shot of food. Because I put about 4 cubes of food in there. I'll go feed the rest of that to the other tanks, even though they've been turned off for the night. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely camera shy. Nah, he's just being a grouch. That's why we wanted to name him Groucho or Oscar the Grouch. I wanted a ruby red Blemmy, but they don't have them. It's 3:30 in the morning here. I actually should let this guy sleep, but somebody's kind of kept me up to this fucking hour, stressing me. And my problem is once I've been stressed out like that, I can't sleep. Because my brain won't shut off. I miss some other people I used to live stream with. Like fish live streams, late night fish live streams. A lot of people have changed. Some of them have taken their lives, and I'm not really good at that subject, nor am I good at talking about it. That's not really one of my predominant points, is talking about people hurting themselves. Because, you know, like, what I mean is, we had a close friend in this community that offed himself, and that's the easiest way for me to explain it. And without getting too personal or too far into depth. And for me, it kind of made me standoffish about making YouTube videos with people, because you never know when that next person can just decide to harm themselves or so on and so forth. And I'm not trying to get into a dark subject, but you get where I'm coming from. Is we had somebody in this community earlier this year do that to themselves, and then for me it's a little hard to get right back on the train and be like, yo, do you want to live stream tonight? Hey, do you want to live stream tonight? Do you want to Google Hangout? You know, I used to be the one that did that every week. Ask people if they wanted to do a Google Hangout or whatnot. Now, it's gotten to the point I don't even ask people. I just go and do a live stream by myself. Whether 2 people are watching or 4 people are watching. Hell, there could even be no people watching, and I'll sit here and talk to myself. Why? Because I'm not sitting here for you guys. I'm sitting here for myself. This helps me get shit off my mind. He's like, why? Why do you got this bright ass light on me, knucker? Get it out my face. Yeah, I told you, he's a little grouch. But, like, I'm telling you, as soon as this light goes out, you'll see this guy bouncing from one end of the tank to the other. Oh. Where did he just go? He swam somewhere. Let's see. Whoa. I want to see something. One last shot. If he'll dart out for all of it. If he doesn't, he's a lazy turd. I was gonna get somebody a designer clown or something for her birthday, but she's done pissed me off, so. And yeah, it is my mom's birthday today. And that's me being honest. Yeah, she pisses me off. I'm entitled to my honesty. If you don't like it, this obviously ain't the video for you. I've said that before. And I know I'm kind of a rude prick, but I don't care. I'm here for the fish. So yeah, I told you, he sits there and hides in the crevices. He's a beautiful fish if he'd just show himself more. When he gets on that one rock there and he lays on the top, he looks like the rock. Like, he'll look what I mean is he'll camouflage himself straight to the rock and you won't even notice he's there until he jumps. Anyhow, he's probably feeling blinded by this bright-ass T5, so... He's still right there. Same old spot. Sorry if you don't like my foul mouth sometimes. Sometimes I gotta get shit off my head or I'm just gonna explode till I go insane. Really hate that about myself. It's not healthy. I spent like fucking 6 hours trying to get an assignment right and still don't have it right. And it's for my website, so it's like basically I'm screwing myself not knowing how to do this right. It's almost 4 in the morning. don't know if you just saw that. He went right up behind the filter. And people were wondering why'd you get a submersible filter for a saltwater tank? Well, for one, why not? For two, it's a 40-gallon filter for a 20-gallon tank. It's kind of a no-brainer. Yep, he's looking for them dark spots. You want to see something funny? It's about to be really mean, actually. I tapped the glass and he went right back down. He's like, fuck you. If only fish could talk, right? All that salt creep. I can't wait to get an anemone or a couple of SPSs. I'm gonna try to do softies first. If I don't have success at them, I'll go to something else. But yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, hope y'all enjoy the stream. I'm going to bed. It's about 30 minutes in. Just enough time for me to go put it up on VidMe. Sorry for my rant. Not really. I'm not sorry. I don't apologize for that. Have a good night. God bless you all. And don't forget, the faith of a mustard seed. You can move any mountain. God bless.